Wow, okay, wait there. I'm coming to get you. Welcome back to another fantastic installment of property vlogs. We are at Kirby Woodlands, guys. This is a fantastic development by Davidsons Homes. So yes, we are going to tour yet another wonderful Davidsons Homes property. This time we're looking at the Hallaton. The Hallaton is behind me. It's this three-story kind of imposing townhouse. That's all of that, guys. So we've got three of them here, as you can see, and you can see it in like a terraced arrangement. We're going to look at the end terraced one behind me, but let's get straight into the stats. So the Hallaton is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom property. Its approximate size is going to be put on the screen using some editing magic. And at the time of touring this property, it's listed from 349,995 pounds. So guys, what are we looking at? Let's start with the exterior tour, which is a property vlogs classic. We like to talk about what you're seeing. So we are looking at kind of like a Georgian inspired facade. This is very common on a lot of Davidson Homes properties. You're looking at the Georgian details such as the fan light above the door. That's that glass slither above the door. This kind of very striking black front door paired with these kind of imitation columns either side. You do have a little bit of a porch canopy sheltering you from the wind and any harsh weather conditions, and then a bay window at the front with that kind of traditional sash window appearance, even though they're more of the modern type. Actually, I will tell you more about that on the inside. You've got a bit of like garden at the front. It's been currently planted with shrubs, but I believe on most of the plots you'll have a mix of that or lawn. And then you've got the paving, and it's quite a wide amount of paving at the front. You've got your access path to your rear garden, but enough of that, let's go straight inside. So through this front door is your new build home. So welcome inside, come inside and let's start the tour straight away. All right, are you good? Okay, now that we're in the hallway, the first thing I want to talk about is the front door, right? Black on the outside, white on the inside. You've got a little peephole here, and again, we're seeing some of the Davidson Homes as kind of like finishing touches, such as these kind of like really shiny brass looking letterbox, the door, and the kind of the locks. You can see the fan light again above the door, bringing in so much light. It's great for brightening up the space. We do have a pendant above here. Again, lighting is normally customizable. You can choose how many of those you want, whether you want a spotlight. It's all to be discussed with the developer. Hallway and architecturally speaking, I like the width of this hallway. It's nice size. It's definitely not your usual narrow kind of slither of a corridor kind of situation. You have enough space to put like a bench here if you want to sit down. And I like what they've done with the decor. I think one thing you're going to know about Davidson's Homes is they're going to really inspire you with the decor. So if you're really liking what you're seeing so far, guys, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Yes, guys, subscribe. So you can see the coat hooks are on this wall. So you can create a moment here, a little kind of exposed cloak area with a bench. The width is wide enough to do that. You've got your radiator here, so this space is nice and cozy. And then look at the flooring. Isn't this so lovely? The flooring looks like it's a luxury vinyl plank in like a herringbone formation, and it flows through to the rest of the house. But I want to show you what's kind of in where you're stood at the moment. That's this room over here. But before we go in, let's talk about what we're seeing in terms of doors, right? So for this development, right, we've seen your traditional 4-paneled, 1, 2, 3, 4-paneled door with a very, actually it's a square edge, beveled, slightly beveled architrave, and then you've got your skirting board is again another square edge. So it's like 90 degrees. Very simple, easy to clean, nothing overly fancy. You've got your staircase there going to the first floor. But let me show you what's in here. So I like this because you can come straight into here. So I'm always a big fan of accessible toilets. It's nice when the downstairs toilet isn't really pokey. I think this ticks the boxes. Number one, ceiling height wise, it's very good. So if you're tall, it's not like underneath the staircase. The staircase wraps around the outside of it, but you come straight in and you can really kind of pivot around if you've got any mobility kind of challenges. Sit on the toilet, you've got your radiator right next to that, and then you've got your sink here, and there's still enough space either side to kind of like move around. Right now we're looking at a half height version, but again, it's up to you how much tiling you want to do. But I like the imagination, and you can see a theme. There's kind of like a, what would be kind of nicknamed a kind of a rustic kind of bohemian vibe with the theme and the decor. And I really like that. It really kind of is very on trend, isn't it? So you come out the toilet or the downstairs bathroom and you come straight into this open plan space here. So we're talking about modern living. So what do we tend to need? We need the kitchen and a space just to relax. And that's exactly what they've done. They've utilized the floor plan to the maximum. And I'm wondering, Brian, where should we start? Should we go that way? Okay, we've got the nod to go this way. So this is the kitchen. Let me show you the kitchen in its full glory. And again, this probably should be a glass door. Don't you think this would be cool as a glass door? As a kind of a personal upgrade you can make after purchasing the house. Let's close this properly. We've got the kitchen over here. Now, have you seen a kitchen with this feature in it? Isn't this so cool? This is really cool. I love the low level sill. Again, guys, I'm always talking about the window seat. So this is what I mean by the window seat. So just have a couple of cushions on here or extend it outwards, and you can actually create additional informal seating in this space. We've got the bay window with the kind of slanted edges to it rather than like a square box window. And the window is just bringing so much light into the kitchen space. So starting with the kitchen, I'm just going to go over here. We've got our kind of like our switches over there for like isolating all our appliances. If someone needs to maintain the kitchen, you can just switch off this from the electric. It's great. A little space for like an appliance, coffee machine, maybe. And then air fryer, that's all the rage now. You've got the storage above and below. And I love the palette, the color palette here. We're seeing like a very warm off gray. And again, the shaker style kitchen, but in like a very modern design. It's very easy to clean this because it's actually just grooved. It's kind of curved. It's not like your ridges that you see where it's very annoying to clean and it won't attract grease. We've got a fridge on this side. It's by Bosch. Fridge freezer below it. We've got a double oven unit by Bosch again. Storage above. You can see there. And can I just add, right, I don't know if you peeped that, maybe in here, the inside of the cabinetry is done in a different color. It's done in like a light wood grain to kind of complement this like warm gray, and the handles are done in that kind of like a nickel appearance. Yes, so it's like a dark metal, almost black metal. I love it. So that really works beautifully. You've got this worktop. Wow, this looks incredible. I'll show you more on this side. So let's come round to this side. We've got the wall mounted units at high level. I like that. This is kind of really cleverly masking our extract fan, but then they've still allowed you to have a bit of storage either side, because nowadays storage is king, isn't it? We've got storage again, and everything is on soft closes. So with this open plan space, we're not banging around and clanging things together. We've got our extract fan above our hob, and it is an induction hob, guys, by Bosch. And then this worktop, this is beautiful. I believe this looks like natural stone. Again, selections like this are customizable. You might prefer a laminate, you might prefer a different type of stone, a different type of worktop. I think that's cool that you get to choose and mix and match that. But I think it's just such a nice kind of material palette, the grey with the natural stone and the dark handles. Again, you've got that beautiful warm paintwork done across, but it's protected by this upstand, which is quite nice to have that all the way around the workspace of the kitchen. And then just to show you really quickly, we've got our cutlery drawer right where you need it, where you're kind of cooking on your wok, your stir fry, just reach underneath. Again, everything is on soft closes and it's fully kitted out. You just have to come in and choose the materials. You can just see everything's on soft closes. Horizontal handle, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to shout out what that means. If you watch this channel, a horizontal handle dishwasher, right? So we've got our Bosch dishwasher. It's a full-size dishwasher. And we've got storage again underneath the sink. That's fabulous. So much storage space. Great. And then you've got your 1.5 bowl and a mixer tap, and the strainer is fully integrated into the worktop. So visually speaking, it's very like It's very subtle. It's not like very big and takes up all the space. It's very well integrated into the design of the kitchen. Moving around, we've got a peninsula now. So on this side, we've got storage, and then we've got more storage there. And then we've got all this worktop, all the surface. On the other side, we've got our breakfast chair stools with enough space to fit 3 stools. We've shown 2 there with space either side. But again, it's perfect in terms of the size of this property. 3 stools could easily fit there, maybe 1 at the end, depending on what you like. And then I like how the space kind of like comes out and then opens out even more to this part. So this is our kind of like, I would say this is like a family hub. If you see this as a family house, this is a perfect family hub. You've got that connectivity between the kitchen and then the eating and then the relaxing. So it flows really nicely. The dining area over here easily fits a 4-seater or 5 if you pop an end chair. I like that. And then you still got space for quite a large sofa. Yeah, and I think if it was me, I'd probably make this an L-shaped sofa. You can get an L-shaped sofa so you can kick up your feet at the end. Definitely room for a coffee table. And then your TV wall is here, indicated by this wall-mounted socket here and the aerial here. I love everything. Guys, I don't know if you know who does the cabinetry. Yeah, it's Albert Henry Interiors that does all the cabinetry. So just to let you know, and then you've got that beautiful artwork. This is such a good idea. Again, it's really cool. We tour these show homes. We show you how you can live here. We can also get ideas for your own property if you want to elevate the interior design. So what else do we have? We have a dual aspect situation going on. We've got double doors that open up to your garden, and we will show you the garden tour. In fact, we're going to go straight into the garden tour footage right now. And now we're walking past your garage, which you're going to be allocated one of those. And we're at the back of our house, and I'm going to show you the garden, which you'll see now through this timber fence. So come with me, and I'm going to walk you through what you can expect to have in your garden. So this is the rear of the Hallaton. You can see red bricks, white windows are kind of the look for this part of the development. You can see it's a really nice sized garden, garages, as you can see there. So there's a kind of an opportunity to have a bit of a brick wall, which mixes up the difference between the brick and the timber. You can see the differences in the treatment. At the edges of the site, you get this kind of concrete post timber wall, which is more sturdy, and then between each plot you get your typical wooden timber panels between the plots. So we've got grass. I'm going to just walk around and just give you a bit of context. This flower bed, the tree at the end, it's all added in for staging purposes. The landscaping is just to give you an idea of how you can use a garden. But when you buy this property, what you can expect to have is a path that leads from the back door to your double doors, and then an area here which is paved, and then the rest of it will just be lawn slash turf, and then it's up to you what you want to make of it. There is an opportunity for a side access for the end terraced Hallatons. You can see here they put a shed there, so there's a lot of room and space to work with. I really like what you're looking at here. You've got the tap option or the socket option or a security light. And those are things you can customize if you want to add them onto your property. So this is the garden tour. Now we're going to go back into the house and continue the rest of the tour. Okay guys, so that was the garden. Now we've jumped back into the kind of the snug area, the living area of this open plan space. There's still more room to show you. So you've got a utility room over here. And of course, this is where your boiler lives. It's a Logic Heat Squared H18, and then you've got space underneath for your non-integrated appliances. These are just shown as Bosch, just to give you an idea that full-size appliances fit really nicely into it. Look at the depth of this worktop. So this is a perfect utility slash laundry for folding and storing things, because you still have that space there to store like your detergent, your soaps, everything, and space here to fold. So you can see from here, it's probably your typical kind of depth of a worktop, but they've extended it even further, and it's still in that gorgeous stone with the upstand, guys. I love that. Okay, You just in case you thought that was it, no, scoot round and there's even a star cupboard here. So there's not a light switch in there, but again, I would recommend you put one in, but we'll show you the clip here and install any clips that we have to show you a bit better idea of what that looks like. But that's utilizing the space underneath the staircase right there, and it's quite deep, and it's for those things maybe you need that you want to keep out of sight. And with its proximity to the kitchen space, you can make it a semi-pantry. Yeah. So that is the downstairs. And now let's go upstairs. Okay, guys, now we are on the first floor landing, right? So in terms of the landing, let's talk about the landing. You can see solid wood handrails, balustrades, and balusters. They've all been painted in this white with like a satin finish. I love the solid wood. It's just very sturdy and also very traditional. I love that, and it's quite open, so you can see all the way up to the top from this position. You can see all the way up, and then actually you can see all the way down almost to the front door from here. So it's quite good when you have a townhouse not to have to run all the way down to see who's at the door or all the way up. It's very connected. So that's great. So let's go to the first room over here. But I'm going to make a big deal about this, guys, because you can see by this plaque and this artwork on this wall, this bedroom was designed by Jasper Hutchins, and he's in year 3. So he's actually a student of the Priors Hall Park School. Jasper, if you're watching this, well done. We're just about to tour your bedroom. Guys, this is pretty incredible. Bringing his imagination to reality is what this is about. You can see his sketch, and I have to say, he is an artist, isn't he? This is pretty incredible. So he's obviously shown there's like a starry kind of ceiling space theme, and then he's got what looks like the TARDIS on that side, and then he's got like a bunk bed. Let's say less and show you more, guys. Come into one of the bedrooms on this floor. Now, they've brought his theme to life. This is not staging. This is not on trend. This is a kid's imagination brought to life. And you can see some of the elements here again by Albert Henry. Guys, this is so cute. Isn't it so adorable? Well done. Well done, Jasper. This is pretty incredible. And we'll show, obviously, we've showed the picture before. We've got the starry sky, and then we've got the bunk bed and the slide. Every kid wants a slide. You know, wake up in the morning. What makes it worthwhile to go to school? It's getting out of bed through a slide. I love it. So there's a bit of a Doctor Who theme going on, and then we've got the Legos around. Beautiful. So that's all cute. That's all lovely. You're watching property vlogs to also get a bit of an architectural perspective, right? So we're looking at a really nicely sized bedroom. So nice it can fit a bunk bed in the corner and a full wall of wardrobes, which I'll show you in a second. We've got the slide, and you still have additional space. I think this could easily fit a double bed and be a room a child could easily grow into. You've got the reference of the TARDIS there, 2 large windows bringing in lots of light and fresh air, a radiator in the middle, and then a whole wall of wardrobes. Ah, wow. It says, please open me. When you open it, you can see it's quite a nice depth. We've got a clothes rail and then storage above. Again, these are customizable. Albert Henry is a fantastic company. It's that work with Davidsons Homes, and they are responsible for doing this like bespoke wall-to-wall, flawless storage unit. So that's this bedroom. And don't you love the purple carpet? Let's go back into the landing and tell you what else there is to see. We've got a star cupboard, a dedicated linen cupboard. Did you expect that? I know it's interesting that I get really excited about stuff like this, but as an adult, storage is so important. And seeing that means the Christmas tree can go in there, the linen, the towels, and I don't have to worry about storing everything inside the bedrooms. And then the next room is this very grown-up space coming straight from Jasper's bedroom into this very grown-up family bathroom. So this family bathroom, let me just open the door properly for you. You can see it is a 3-piece suite. We've got our bathtub there, our toilet, and our sink. I love the tiling. I love everything about the tiling and the combination. It contrasts so beautifully with that wall color that we're seeing again and again throughout the home. So guys, in terms of like design, interior design, it's good to choose one statement wall color, and the repetition of it as well makes it easy on the eye, because if you just painted maybe just this somewhere, it could be a bit too much, but you keep using it over and over again, it'll tie the whole house together. I love that. So what are we looking at? We've got our almost floor to ceiling chrome towel rail, our vanity by Villeroy and Boch actually, and that's on a pedestal. And Villeroy and Boch is a fantastic brand in terms of sanitary ware and Hansgrohe in the mixer tap. Got the toilet there, another free wall. They've put a shaver socket there, but that is movable. You can pop it over there, but again, the cable can go between there to wherever you want to charge your toothbrush on that shelf. And then you've got your bathtub there, good size, fully tiled as well, all the way to the top. And then you've got your handheld device over the bathtub. So you've got a shower situation over here. And then I'm going to back you out, back on the landing. Let's go into the next grown-up space, and that's over here. So you kind of have to imagine there's a TV on this wall, okay? I'm gonna challenge you to imagine there's a TV on the wall, because this is our main focal point. We've got the window showing our countryside and woodland views. You can see the swale over there, which is basically another word for a very technical word for an irrigation pond, I think. So we've got the swale over there, and then we've got this feature wall over here. And look at this sofa. I love this. I've got to stop trying all the sofas. Wow. Okay. I'm at work here, guys. I'm here to serve you. I can't really fully relax. So we've got that comfortable sofa. I love this rug, by the way. And I love the coffee table. Large rug, a large coffee table, a large corner sofa fits well into this space with additional space for an end table. We've got two radiators. I can spot one there and there. So it's nice and cozy. And guys, if you're used to kind of layouts for townhouses, the actual family lounge, the formal lounge, is always on the first floor. You can use this room as anything you want to. If downstairs is sufficient for you and your family, you can have this as an additional guest bedroom or another space, maybe a cinema room, a play area. It's very conveniently located opposite the family bathroom, so it would make a fantastic guest bedroom. But yeah, it benefits from views of the countryside and the woodlands outside. And then again, you can see all the furniture is just beautifully staged. You've got another focal point here, an armchair there, just more space. It's very spacious. Let's go back to the landing, because I'm now going to take you to the second floor. So come with me. Welcome to the second floor of this townhouse property. So we're right at the top now, okay? So the staircase, as you can see, they've not kind of like reduced the quality. It's the same solid wooden staircase. We've got basically an option to do some kind of amazing artwork on this wall. I like what they've done there. And then maybe even on here, we've got our pendant lighting above our loft hatch. And then we've got a mystery door on here, which I'll show you first actually. So in the mystery door, you've got your hot water cylinder, aka the machine powering all those lovely thermostatic showers, and a bit of storage space. So a bit of linen can go in there. And then I want to show you this bedroom. So this is one of the bedrooms on this floor, and again, I love the large windows. We're not downgrading the further up we go. We're still keeping that quality. The large bed is so big and plump. It's a king size for sure. And then you've got the bedside tables either side. They could have gone for really tiny miniature furniture. They could have gone for a small double to make the space look very small, but they've gone for a large bed, guys. Very large. I love it. I mean, the number of cushions you can fit on there says that. I love this, guys, by the way. This is really lovely. A woven textured wallpaper. Again, the focal point, the feature wall can handle that. It doesn't dwarf the space. The space is definitely a really nice size. You've got a large window over here with a low level sill. You're getting full views of the development and your rear garden. Again, you're getting glimpses of that woodland, the countryside, the fields and the parks around us. We've got a radiator. We've got a moment here at the end of the bed. And then again, this is like a trick I've noticed developers do, where they put a large piece of artwork there or a mirror. because that can give you an idea of where you want your TV to go. That's if you're a TV watcher in bed. So we've got this here. This is also again by Albert Henry. Yes, it says I'm new. I love that. Love the coloring, the colors, the material palette, sliding doors, great quality. You can see there can be used for storage. Some behind the scenes storage. I love this kind of champagne color. Beautiful, absolutely well made, quality furniture. So that's not a standard fitting, guys, but I will show you what comes as standard shortly. So this bedroom also has an ensuite. Yes, so the ensuite is done almost, I was going to say to the same standard, but it has that elevated vibe, and I'm going to tell you why. I think this might be elevated up from the family bathroom. We've got a full height chrome towel rail, heated towel rail, right by your shower enclosure. But this is why I think it's elevated. It's got this contemporary glass screen. This slither of glass is basically, it reduces the barrier between the shower space and the outside space, but it's minimally obstructive, so you can see all the way through it. And then you've got this frame holding it together. It's all modern, all new, all contemporary. You've got the shower, the handheld shower there, and the shower tray which you step into. All this gorgeous tiling, beautiful tiling. They've not just gone with white subway tiles, which are the most affordable option. They've gone with something a bit more bespoke. Sorry about that noise, guys. Coming out of the shower, we've got our sink and our toilet and all the circulation space, the beautiful floor tile. Then it's paired nicely again with this wall. I think this is probably a medicine cabinet. I say just a mirror, but I haven't rehearsed opening it, so I'm not going to risk that. But this is a fantastic position to put a medicine cabinet, additional storage, and things can go in there. And then look at that. This is incredible. All this light coming into this space is because of this large window, and it's fully obscured. That means that there's no privacy issues whatsoever, and all that fresh air coming into the space. Just think about that. Now let's come out back into the landing, and now I want to show you what we've all been waiting for, which is the primary bedroom, and this is through here. So this primary bedroom definitely boasts really good proportions. I love it. I absolutely love it. Again, you've got that theme again, that rustic, warm, rusty, boho theme going through with a bit of modern contemporary edge to it. I love the headboard details. I love the decor, but I also love the proportions. This screams focal point. Your bed is technically your focal point in the bedroom. A large bed sides either side, a pendant above and a pendant closer to you. Again, you can change these, but this is to add the drama. And then you've got double windows, a window here and a window here, and you can see from here the beautiful views. I'm just going to get the camera just to look at what you could be enjoying when you're in your bedroom space, relaxing and unwinding. And I said in the previous bedroom, the wardrobes didn't come as standard, but they do in the primary bedroom. So you do get the option of having those quality wardrobes by Albert Henry in the primary bedroom. And you can see here we've gone for like a kind of like a his and hers option. You have this beautiful option to have the drawers there if you want. Just customize it however you see fit. I like that, and I like the duplication. There probably is scope to customize it in full, but this whole area and the wardrobes they come as standard. And then I like this little moment in the middle with this drawer. So the drawer comes out. I was a bit aggressive with that. Then push that back in, and then you can get ready there or read a book. Again, this is pretty cool. I love this. And it just says the bespoke installations in the room for the wardrobe of the bespoke installation, the bedsides are bespoke, and then the acoustic paneling also. So the wall paneling is also from Albert Henry. I've said Albert Henry so many times. So should we go in there? Yes. So this is additional store space, utilizing the space above the staircase. So that's cool. So that's awesome. And then the next room is over here. Yes, you do have your own private ensuite. So you come into this, and in terms of space wise, it is again a fantastic proportioned room. So it's similar to the other ensuite that we saw, isn't it? It's got the glass detail where you can just walk into the shower, the handheld device, the Villa and box sink above the pedestal, and the toilet and the half height tiling. They've just gone with a different palette, and then they've paired it with this beautiful green, off green, kind of sage green paint. And yeah, everything complements each other beautifully. I love the staging. I love how it ties in with the room itself. And now I'm going to come back into this room. Oh, right. So that was a lot of house to tour. What was your favorite thing about this house? Leave that in the comment below. We want to read that. So if you guys enjoy things like that, we will feature more things like that, depending on what your comments say. But most of all, before you click off this video, not that you ever would, we would love you to subscribe. This is our formal invitation for you to subscribe. We thank Davidsons Homes for inviting us to tour this property, and we're going to see you in the next video, which is going to pop up. We do have a whole playlist of several Davidson homes, so click on them to see more of our content. All right, bye.